We got to look at that one again. Is that playoff Lenny or is that Lingerie Football League? Look at this lowering of the shoulder. Look at this. This one now. Oh my god. Oh my god. What a beast! Whoa, what a fucking beast, bro. Sup guys, it's me. It's your old mate Jacob. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to another reaction video as a rugby player. Looking at American football, but not the usual American football. It's not NFL, it's not college football. It's actually LFL, it's Lingerie Football League. Also known as Legends Football League. They are legends. In fact, everyone's a legend in my book, as you know. So with that in mind, in the previous video you would have seen I checked out this sport, this version of the sport for the very first time. It was great. I did a bit of a deep dive. I didn't really look too much into the history of the game, but I did see some plays, and I certainly saw some hits. And I certainly saw some, well, some disrespect, I'm going to say. Some disrespect from the attackers on the defensive players. And look guys and girls, these girls play hard. They play to win, I'm led to believe. And we're going to see a video titled Extra Hits. I'm not sure if that means biggest hits. I'm not sure if that means most epic hits, but it's certainly got something to do with hits. And if you've got two girls coming up against each other playing football, putting in hits, that's something I want to watch, and I think it's probably something you guys want to watch. So let's see. Who is that? Who is that? Who's that? She's like a Māori warrior princess. Originally introduced in 2004 as a halftime only show, the Lingerie Football League was created in 2009, and this video was made in 2016, so it's 7 years old. The league the league officially at this point is 7 years old. So what we're going to see, I assume, is a compilation of big hits. Oh, what? What the fuck? Okay, yeah, and it's a hockey mask too. You don't have big grills, right? So these punches, if it's an uppercut, it's definitely going to get up underneath that visor. And I'll tell you what, it looks about 1 millimeter thick. So I'm going to say, right now, a punch to the face, if it's hard enough, it's going to hit your face. Look at this! The chick's not even looking! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, bruv! Okay, so it really is a mixture of hockey. I mean, they're wearing hockey gear and football. Hockey and football with no clothes on. Okay. Scraps are allowed, swearing's allowed. Complete and utter disrespect is allowed. And these refs are just loving it. Look at that. See, we saw that hit in the last one actually. I tell you what, it's lucky they've got this padding along the side, I'm telling you that. Which is kind of like hockey, right? So you can smash someone into the wall. So it's, okay, I'm getting it. Now, I must say, this is probably one of the first looks I've had at a crowd. So we've got some women, some men, mostly men. Oh my god, can you imagine what a boy, can you imagine what a football fanatic, right, a kid, 10, 12 years old, just coming into puberty, can you imagine what he'd think watching these girls? He'd think they're Xena warrior princesses, every single one of them, and I think I do too. Okay, so they can, yeah, and they can drink as well. If you didn't know, she said, "You fat ass." got to look at that one again. Is that Leonard Fournette? Is that playoff Lenny, or is that Lingerie Football League? Look at this lowering of the shoulder. Look at this. This one now. Oh my god. Oh my god. What a beast! Whoa, what a fucking beast, bro. Look at the refs are just in there, eh? How tall are these chicks? They look big, man. They do look big. Tall at the very least. That's some pace! See, that's the other thing that I haven't seen yet, right, and that I was interested in. Are there any actual, like, freak athletes in this game that just dominate it? Because you get a couple of female track stars playing this. Actually, they all look like track stars, I'm not going to lie. They all look in incredible shape. But the bonds between the players would be just as intense as a normal game of football. She looks like she means business, not gonna lie. I'm going to show you guys something at the end of this video, okay? I'm going to show you the New Zealand rugby equivalent of this. Women playing rugby. Holy shit. Yeah, they celebrate just as hard as any NFL player you're ever going to see. Now, this is a punt return, is it? How did she kick? I thought there was no kicks in the game. What are we going to see here? Oh my god, what are we going to see? Oh! I thought that was going to be an absolutely smashing hit, but it wasn't quite. Beautiful. Let me see. Oh, yeah, good speed. Breakaway speed there. How big's the field, though? Is it 100 yards? I feel like it's only 50 yards. What a catch! And that one. Yeah, it's only 50 yards. It's Russell Wilson! She looks faster than him, actually. Oh, it's Aaron Rodgers! Oh, shit! Watch this, bro, watch this! No, this one! Oh, what a hit! We quarterback sneak there, I like that, I like that! In fact, I'd probably prefer her at doing my quarterback sneak than Tom Brady. For more reasons than one. Athleticism only. Oh mate, look at that. That's a nice move. That's a nice run. So is that. I wonder where this is being played. This is obviously a seven-a-side version, I assume. Hey, guys do it, girls do it too, it seems. Catch. Beautiful. Finish that. Oh, big D, man. Lovely. Okay, all right. We've actually got only one more video on the Lingerie Football League today, but it's going to be an interesting one. It was brought out before the last two videos. Actually, it was brought out in 2013, right at the end of the year, by ABC. Talking about the Lingerie Football League, whether it's super sexy or super sexist. Now, I'm not going to say anything on the matter. All I'm going to say, and as you guys know, I just appreciate talent. I appreciate people. I appreciate anyone that wants to play a game, that enjoys playing a game, that plays hard, plays in a team. You know, how can you not like that? If I went to too many of these games, man, I might end up falling in love, to be fair. Because there's nothing more epic than girls going hard at sport. But there is one thing I do want to show you guys before we finish. And that is, guys, just a little taste of New Zealand women's rugby. And not just, here we go, and not just the team, guys, not just the team, but the team performing, you know, something that will either scare you or inspire you, or both, actually. It's the New Zealand women's rugby team performing the world famous, infamous actually, Haka. Alright, normally you'd see guys doing this. Yes, it's the traditional Māori war dance of New Zealand. But this is women doing it. Let's have a look. This was performed in 2017 after winning the Women's Rugby World Cup. The next version of the Women's Rugby World Cup is actually being held this year in 2021. And I hope that New Zealand does well. But if we can just get the internet working, that'd be nice. Maybe. Well, alright then. Yeah, like I said, oh, this is gonna be fucking sick. Now these girls, okay, I'm gonna say right now, these girls will go alright in the Lingerie Football League. In fact, I think the New Zealand All Blacks should play the Lingerie Football League All-Stars in a cross-code match. But, in the meantime, let's watch this. This is my country, man. Look at that shit. Happens every time without fail, man. Every time without fail I get goosebumps. But this is not the traditional New Zealand haka. If I can find that, I will. I really want a women's rugby kamate haka. See, there's different hakas, man. There is different hakas. They've brought out probably, I don't know, I think the All Blacks may use maybe 2 or 3. But there is one traditional haka. It's the one that most international rugby fans would know. And I'm hoping we can find it. Women doing kamate in a haka workshop in LA. Holy shit, I just got shivers thinking about it. These Māori girls over in the States in LA doing a haka workshop, learning how to do the haka, man. That is sick. That is absolutely sick. That makes me proud to be a New Zealander. So we'll see what that one's about. Okay, first things first, let's listen to this. Fuck man, it makes me proud. Makes me really proud. Beasts. Beasts. She's gonna rip your head off, man. Yeah, that one. This damn internet. Look at that, there's one white chick in the whole team, that's hilarious. Yes, we have white New Zealanders, okay? Yes, we do. But you might not think it from watching that. Anyways, guys, that was epic. We're gonna finish this off with some American girls, it looks like. Learning Māori and learning how to do the haka at Learn Māori Abroad's Haka workshop in LA a year ago. Let's listen. Fuck. Let's go! Let's go! Don't be afraid! Wow. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it, mate. That'll do it. Oh, powerful. Powerful stuff. Guys, bit of something different. Bit of lingerie football, bit of New Zealand rugby, and a bit of learning Māori in LA, it seems. All epic stuff, and I really hope you enjoyed. That's all I can say. I certainly did. In the third and final instalment of this Lingerie Football League series, I'm going to be looking at a news story done by ABC, like I said, looking at whether it's super sexy or sexist, and I'm going to wait and see what I think, because, you know, I have seen some, you know, some coaches going pretty fucking, I don't know. With that said, I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope you enjoy the next one. I hope you enjoy every single video on this channel. There's almost 1,800 of them. Believe it or not, 1,800 videos on this channel. If you wanted to watch them all, you couldn't. You know what I mean? It's at that point now, and we continue. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out, guys.